Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by today. Don't blame it on God if you come over here and choose the wrong woman. You know, I'm 61 years old. And usually, when somebody says that they're hearing voices and the voices are speaking to them, telling them to do something or to go somewhere, we would think they're crazy. We got a special place for people like that. There's only one exception. If it's God talking to them. And then we're supposed to listen. We're supposed to take them serious because it's the Heavenly Father. Well, I want to talk a little bit about that today because this story is hilarious. I've heard a lot of stories over my 4 years on YouTube, and this has to be one of the strangest. But this is a good guy. He's a Christian guy from California, and he was asking me for advice. And the first thing I asked him about the woman was, has she ever been with another foreigner? And he said, yeah, she's been with 3 other foreigners. You know, and I was trying to school him on, you know, why it might not be a good idea to deal with a woman who's already been with 3 foreigners. Well, he says, well, I'm a 3-time loser too. He's had 3 divorces over in the States. And so we're talking, and then he says, you know, he prayed about it, and God spoke to him and said, he's going to be the one to straighten that lady out. And I thought to myself, well, don't blame that on God. God ain't chose that lady. Now, she's already had her back blown out 3 times. You know, if a woman's going to have a tonsillectomy, I'm going to give it to her. Not some Tom, Dick, or Harry. If she's going to have her tonsils beat up, I'm going to be the one to do it. It's just a bad idea, guys, to deal with somebody like that. But he said God told him, so I said, okay, don't blame that on God. Maybe that's your spiritual tool that you're listening to. Because anybody else that tells you, you know, I'm hearing voices and they told me to do this and that, we got a special place for them. With the exception, if it's God talking to you, then we're supposed to take you serious. Because God speaks to people like him. So if you're coming over here, don't blame that on God. Blame it on the pussy. Okay? Let's just be honest. That's what led him to choose that woman. Because I'm trying to, you know, let him see the light. Okay? No pun intended. That this woman's been with 3 foreigners. She's been bent over 3 times. Lord knows what those men put her through. And you're going to have to pay for that. So let's talk about that, guys. You know, but I'm no match for the Heavenly Father. I'm no match for the ultimate authority. So he's going by what he heard. He's going by what God told him. I'm no match for God. All I have is just these earthly experiences that he's not going to listen to. He's proceeded. He's over here now and they're together. Because God told him, that's the woman for you. He said something like, God told him that he was going to meet a woman who needed some correction or something like that. And I was just straight up with him. I said, and you can ask him if he ever comes forward. I respect him. I would never tell his name or anything like that. But ask him what I said. I said, man, don't blame that on God. God ain't chose that woman for you. But thank y'all so much for stopping by. I just wanted to put that out there. God don't speak to me. I'm not lucky enough, I guess. You know, I just try to give people my boots on the ground experience, and he's going to go through it. I said, look, there's enough beautiful, young, attractive women, available women over here, that you don't have to deal with a woman who's already been literally taken through the ringer. Because men, Western men, we're nasty, we're ornery. We ask these women to do things that they can't even dream of doing. And she's already did that 3 times. But he's going to fix her. And I threw my fixer away a long time ago. I threw my picker away a long time ago. I'm not trying to fix nobody, man. I'm not trying to save anybody. I'm over here living my best life in the 4th quarter. The woman I got, man, we're together. She's with me, I'm with her, but she's a grown adult. I'm not trying to fix her. So if in America, if in the Philippines, wherever you are, finding in your heart to help somebody, not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. The young lady who won our spin wheel last night came forward today. People always say, well, why is it women who always win? That's because I would say 80-85% of my Filipino subscribers, the people who follow my Facebook page, are women. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. If you're hearing voices, go see a doctor. You need some help. That's not God talking to you. God ain't got nothing to do with the Filipino tune-up. Of all the women God could have chose for him, he chooses a woman that's been beat up, literally, and she's got the scars to show for it. She's had a tonsillectomy by Tom, Dick, and Harry. She's had her back blown out 3 times. If I'm going to have a woman with beat up tonsils, I'm going to be the one that's going to beat them up. I'm not going to take somebody else's word for it. You need to see the light, guys. Literally see the light. Whatever those 3 guys did, he's going to pay for it. And then he's going to say, she's the devil.